mild hybrid. Okay, good. What is the torque figure? How much torque?
750.
750. Yes. Now, there is an opportunity for an additional 50 Newton meters of torque to take us to 800. Octa has a launch mode which allows access to an additional 50. Okay? Couple of warning points. For the whole life of the vehicle, launch mode 100 times only. No 101. 100 times only.
Not smooth.
And it's really, we do that to restrict the stress on engine, gearbox, transmission. Yeah? Because we're holding the brake, building up the revs, off, gone. Yeah. 100 times only. The vehicle will not tell you how many you have done. Doesn't tell you. Once you're at 100, finish. So it's there if a client should ask. My recommendation, don't mention it, because they will want to use it to try it and such like. Yes? But it is there. Okay? Good. One other important thing with the running in of an Octa. When the vehicle is produced, within the vehicle's electronic configuration, it has a predetermined running in strategy. For the first 100 kilometers, the maximum RPM, 4,200. It will not go. It is electronically limited to 4,200 RPM for the first 100 kilometers. After, for the next 100 kilometer increments up to 500, it slowly allows you to increase the revs up to 500, 6,200 RPM, 750 Newton meters. So it's important the client understands there is nothing wrong with the car because it will electronically limit. It shoots off from the traffic lights. 4,200, change gear, change gear, change gear, change gear. Yeah? So important. And you'll see again tomorrow why it is important that we run the engine in. The capability of this car is immense. But we need to give it time for the engine to settle for the longevity. Okay? Good. So, engine, tick. Let's talk about the front of the vehicle. What has changed? What is different about Octa compared to standard Defender? What would we talk to the client about?
This grill.
We have the grille, don't we? Different grille, yes? We have the detail, the different on the badging. We have the black emblem. We have a different setup for the bumper. Yeah? Note the towing eye. Yeah? That is a cover. You have to squeeze and pull out to expose the metal underneath. Here, much, much tougher than regular Defender, which is plastic. Here, much, much tougher. Yeah? What lighting is Octa? What type of lighting? Matrix
Matrix
LED. Yeah, that's standard. Okay. Anything else? Can you see? No? Good. Yeah, pretty much. That's it. Let's move around to the side. Let's see what is different about Octa. Ah, yes. Sorry, yes, I forgot. We have this slightly different. And remember, if it is first edition, here will be carbon fibre. Yeah. But only on first edition. The regular Defender Octa is this. Edition 1, carbon fibre.
Carbon fiber.
So,
This is not edition 1, then it's carbon.
Can we order if the second version? Can we order the part?
no. What you will find is, because we want to protect the integrity of the clients who have invested in SV, you cannot order these as like an accessory. Yeah?
Cannot order.
No.
Only for
because
what edition?
you will find they will ask for a VIN number. And if the VIN number is not an Octa, the order will be blocked. Because they want to protect the investment that an Octa customer client, oh, really, that an Octa client has invested. He has a unique, a rare vehicle. It's not fair for us to then sell the extras to make it look like an
Không công bằng
Octa.
với những
First
hàng mua xe.
Okay.
Bỏ tiền mua xe này.
Right. Down the side then. How much taller
Yeah.
does Octa
28. 28.
28 mil higher at regular ride height? How much wider track?
68.
68. Yeah. Do we know what is the benefit of having the wider track? More stable. Absolutely. Wading depth? 1 meter. Standard Defender?
0.9 millimeter.
900. Yes. Do we know where the 100 millimeter increase has come from? Why is this 1 meter? The customer says, wow. Ah, shit. If a customer asks,
Line.
where does the extra 100 mil come from? We can say 28 millimeter higher at regular. 100 less 28, 72 millimeter. Where has the 72 millimeter increase come from?
Bigger tire, I think.
No, because this is on 22s, but my Octa outside is on 20s.
60 80%.
You're on the right lines. 6D is part of the reason why. Remember in our product session, I talked about anti-roll bars. Anti-roll bars restrict the level of articulation that we have. Now that we have removed anti-roll bars, we've allowed the suspension travel to increase. So ultimately we get an increased ride height. Allows us to go that little bit deeper.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, good. Clearly from a visual perspective, these are great. But we are 68 mil wider. So we need bigger extensions to fill the vehicle. Yeah? Down the side. What else? Octa. We carry on with the grille, the new design of grille. We have the Defender script. We have Narvik black, contrast roof, and coming down the rear tailgate. We have body coloured lower panels. A, to give Octa a more presence, yeah, and differentiate from the regular vehicle. Look at the size of the front brakes.
Fresh.
Brembo, much bigger brakes. We have a V8 4.4. We are 0 to 100, 3.8 seconds. This is a significantly high performing vehicle. We have to be able to decelerate, don't we? We have to get the braking to a more competent level. Much bigger brakes. Okay? What else? I need the key. Don't know if you will see this quite so bright, but have we got another one? So we also have Octa puddle lights. Yeah? Isn't that nice? Yeah? Because we're trying to build a story around the car, aren't we? Because it's not just about the fact that it's high performing. I have something that's pretty unique in the Defender family. Certain cues to reinforce that message. It's really important, yeah? And as we carry on down the side of the car, yeah, we have our unique Octa emblem on the rear. Anything else that comes to mind? I think we're there, aren't we? Yeah? Different presence. Come to the rear. So at the rear, what is changed at the rear? What is new? We have the quad exhaust pipes, yes. So we have a new lower rear section. Same lighting, but the darker finish, yeah. Power tailgate, soft door close, yeah. One little tip. Are you all aware? You know how it's free moving, yeah? And sometimes the vehicle's on a slight angle, you open it up and the door pushes into you at the back, yeah? Are you aware? Feel this at the top here. Press it.
Oh.
Yeah? If you push hard, it will go against. But if you want to just hold it where it is, yeah. It's good little tip, yeah. And then we have stop door close. And standard is the cover on the top here. Good. Who would like to hear what it sounds like?
Yeah, me.
Yes?
Me.
Shall I start it up?
Yes.
Just for a few seconds?
Yes.
This is regular. Okay. Here's a microphone that helps. Thank you, Jefferson. Regular. Dynamic or Octa? That's a mean sounding Defender, isn't it? Regular. not a regular defender, is it? Yeah? This thing's got serious attitude. So, let's finish off our walk around just to get an idea of what has changed for the driver. And then we'll give you the opportunity to come and feel body and soul seats. Okay? So just to come around here, it's illuminated compared to a regular paddle shift. Okay? We've talked that there are two ways you can activate dynamic or Octa mode. One is using the button. The other is via the terrain response. Because remember, it is a terrain response mode. So it's part of the lineup that the customer can click through. By the end of the week, I am going to get it right. Honestly, Jefferson, I will. So, the other change that we have done is the instrument pack. When you go into dynamic or Octa mode, it delivers a Octa different display. You have a G-force image to show what kind of G-forces the vehicle is going through. There is a power curve to get you to understand what's happening with the engine. Turbo boost pump changes automatically when you go into dynamic or Octa mode. Can you remember why? How do we engage dynamic mode on this model? Can you remember how to select dynamic?
Làm sao để chọn chế độ dynamic trên
Press hold the button. Press hold the button.
Press on this button, less than 1.5 seconds. So just a short press.
less than how many
Less than 1.5 seconds.
Ta bấm
Just
thấp hơn
click.
một giây rưỡi, lâu hơn một giây rưỡi là không có thành cái chế độ dynamic nha. Muốn bấm dynamic thì bấm nhanh hơn một giây rưỡi. Bấm thật nhanh. 10.
If you want Octa,
Bấm cái nút
press and hold
cái nút rồi bấm cái
more than
tap không cái
1.5 seconds.
bấm lên là màu đỏ đó. Muốn chuyển sang Octa thì bấm và giữ cái nút đó phải hơn 1,5 giây. Nó để chuyển sang Octa. Bấm cái bỏ liền là dynamic. Mình bấm nhanh là bấm giữ nút đấy là Octa. Dạ.
I agree with
Tận
you.
nơi.
Yes.
Zoom tận nơi.
Push and hold
Yes.
for
And then
Octa.
push.
Octa mode is the only one where you have illuminated red,
Red.
and
Red.
red. Configurable lighting changes to red.
Okay.
And you have a new display here.
Khi bấm chế độ Octa thì các đèn led bên trong trên nút Octa và cái lẫy và cái bên góc trái thì nó thể hiện màu đỏ và cái giao diện trên màn hình cũng khác đi, nó sẽ đặc biệt hơn để mọi người biết rằng đang ở trong chế độ Octa.
If you have a look at the display around here, you will see
Góc trái cũng màu đỏ.
that to the right and the left of the speedometer, you can see it coming up on the analyze your preferred choice of music, and it will then interpret that, and it can feel. So probably we'll take just 5 minutes or so. Yeah. Shall we have some here? Have we got the key to the one outside? Do you want to use the Ranger and Sport?
Can I help you for a minute to translate about the tactics?
She ain't gonna be able to love you like I will. She is a stranger. You and I have history, don't you remember? Sure, she's got it all. Baby, is that really what you want? Bless your soul, you got your head in the clouds. She made a fool out of you, but she's bringing you down.
Thank you for your attention. Hope to see you next video.